Florence Scovel Shinn, she wrote, "Man receives only that which he gives. The game of life is a game of boomerangs. Man's thoughts, deeds, and words return to him sooner or later with astounding accuracy." Florence Scovel Shinn, she wrote that in her book, The Game of Life and How to Play It. And I think it's an astounding statement, so let's dive right in. The first thing I've been thinking about when it comes to that statement is that there is a great connection and oneness with ourselves and the world. There's not a futility where you do something and it comes to nothing. There's a great sense that your words, your actions, your deeds go out there and perform and do exactly what they intended to do and come back to you fulfilled. So it actually gives me a hope. It actually also encourages me to recognize the power that I have and the power that you have, where, as Florence puts it in another place in this book, we are the first movers, that we are extremely powerful, and what we do starts in motion a lot of things. Her student, years later, Louise Hay, in a roundabout way, Louise Hay studied a lot from Florence, and she has this great quote that I like, which is that the point of power starts with you in the now. So that statement, man receives only that which he gives, points to you and lets you know your point of power. What you give is what comes back to you each and every time. That your words, your deeds, and your thoughts are so powerful that they will return to you sooner or later. And it also brings up the idea of in kind. It's something that I noticed in Genesis 1, where Elohim would, or it's translated as God, would create something and then it would create in kind. So lions produce more lions, tigers produce more tigers, trees produce more trees, fruits produce more fruits, roses produce more roses. Everything creates in kind. And I think it would be good for us to recognize and remember that things get created in kind, in the vein of what has already been started. So maybe we want to do something and we just kind of hope that what's created is the opposite of it or is unrelated. And I think it just really does us good to remember everything gets created in kind. So whatever we're doing, whatever we're talking about, whatever we're thinking about, our words, they create our conditions, as Florence puts it, and it gets created in kind. So it really makes me, and I think it should make you think about what is being created, because things are being created in kind. And it's also a nod to John 1, where it says, "Word of the Father," well, the Christmas Carol version of a summary of John 1 says, "Word of the Father now in flesh appearing." That our words take on flesh, take on form, take on a physical experience, and we will look up and realize that we are experiencing and living this experience for ourselves. So this statement, man receives only that which he gives, puts incredible power on us and incredible responsibility. So we have to think about the thoughts we're thinking about, the words we're saying, what we're doing, because we now know that these things are going to come back to us in kind. As always, thank you so much for listening. If you have thoughts of your own, let me know. Leave me a comment below. I'm gonna leave 2 videos on your screen that I think you'll enjoy, one from me and one of my favorite songs. And as always, I'll see you next time.